so what would you like to work on?
I would like to work on fatherhood and just clearing any, I think, weighted energy that I feel over being a new dad. Yeah.
Okay, all right, so show me strong.
Okay.
Strong arm. Okay, and then show me weak. Good. And then show me strong. Okay, so percentage-wise, the weight or the pressure, right, of being a new father for you, percentage-wise, is 10, 100,000, 10, 100 millions. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, relax. So let's say about 7 million %, right? So you want to just clear that from your midline down to 0, right? And I'm just going to correct your polarity so that you receive the corrections. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So nice and strong. Okay. Now, if I say issues with your father coming up through this, right? Yeah, there's a weakness there. How many issues? Let's say 10, 100,000, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, relax. So about 5,000 issues between you and your father coming up through this, so we're going to clear that. Okay, down to 0. All right, nice and strong. Strong. And if I say negative experiences, lifetimes, other lifetimes of being a father or not having a father figure, right? Or not looking up to a father, how many lifetimes? 10, 100,000, okay? 1, 2, 3, about 3,000, okay, relax. So we want to clear 3,000 lifetimes, negative experiences, lifetimes of, being a father, not having a father to look up to, just father issues, right? Himself and other fathers, right? Clear those, okay? Nice and strong. Okay, so if I say to your, subconscious or subconscious, for you to be there for your child, right? You're strong for being there, yeah? When you think about being there for your child, you're pretty strong. When you think about not being there for your child, say for example, something happens to you and you die, right? Yeah, that weakens you, right? So we need to clear negative experiences, lifetimes of dying and leaving a child, okay? So let's see, how many lifetimes have you died and left a child? 10, 100,000, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? So we need to clear about 5,000 lifetimes of dying and leaving a child, okay? Clear that down to 0, nice and strong, okay? Now, let's retest. If I say, dying, leaving a child, not so much now, okay. What if I say lifetimes of having to, lifetimes of witnessing a father dying? Yeah, there's a weakness there, right? Okay, so we need to test how many lifetimes have you experienced this, the death of a father, witnessing a death of a father? 10, hundreds, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, relax, about 500, so I'm going to clear those down to 0. Yeah. All right, nice and strong arm. And then let's see, how many lifetimes have you been raised without family, without parents, without guidance, without role models, okay? 10s, okay, 1, 2, 3, okay, let's just say about 30, so just clear those. But they seem quite profound lifetimes, okay? So we're going to clear the negative effects of those. Okay, nice and strong. And then in this timeline, this lifetime, when did you receive the information, the story, the belief or the lie that you can't be a good father, right? If I say conception, no. First trimester, second, third trimester, no. Let's say 1 year old. Oh, around 1 year old. So whatever you experienced or absorbed, let's just clear that and delete it. Okay, nice and strong. 1 year old, 2, 3, 4, 4. So whatever you experienced at 4 years old, right, where you received a message that you cannot be a good father or you're not responsible person, right, I'm going to clear that. Nice and strong. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 goes weak, okay? So whatever you've experienced 8, let's just delete that, okay? Nice and strong. 8, 9, 10, 10, 10, okay? Whatever you experienced at 10 years old, delete. Nice and strong. 10, 11, 12, 12, 12. Okay, so you've experienced a lot of messages, right? About not being able to take care of yourself, not being able to take care of other people, not being responsible.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so. Yeah.
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 We need to clear a lot of that grief in your heart. Okay. There's a lot of grief and a lot of sadness that you're carrying from childhood. Okay. About not being responsible or not being competent or capable. Okay. Okay. So let's just round up all of that into a percentage. 10, 100,000, 10, 100 millions. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5 million percent. So we need to pull that out, right? Down to 0. Minus infinity to the power of minus infinity beyond. And actually, let's pull up all of the people, family members, non-family members, all the people who have criticized you in your past, okay? Put them in a bubble. And let's just clear some karmic issues between you and them, because I feel like you're still holding on to a lot of their opinions and their projections and their criticisms and their abuse, okay? So put them in a bubble, okay? They can't hurt you, harm you. Whatever you owe them, their family, friends, enemies, their ancestors, family, friends, enemies, descendants, family, friends, enemies, cut, cancel, core, remove from all 4 levels of you being thrown out into the universe, be transformed into love and light. Okay. Whatever your family, friends, enemies, or each other, ancestors, family, friends, enemies. And just remove all psychic cords and soul fragments. And the cumulative effects of their criticisms, their projections, 10, 100,000, 10, 100 millions, 1, 2, 7%, down to 0. So strengthen your mind, body, spirit, soul, conscious, unconscious, to release and let go of the criticisms, okay, when you were a child growing up. Okay. Another thing that's coming up right now is lifetimes of sexual abuse, okay? So how many lifetimes? 10, hundreds, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. So let's roundabout clear 500 lifetimes of sexual abuse, okay. And everything we clear from the systems, the chakras, the organs, the meridians, the subtle bodies, the mind, body, spirit, soul, conscious, unconscious. So, also, there were lifetimes when your child or children were taken away from you, okay, for whatever reason. 10, hundreds, 1, 2, 3, okay, relax, so about 300, and delete that. Okay, the next word that comes up is divorce. So the effects of divorce on you from many lifetimes, right? So percentage-wise, 10, hundreds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say about 500%. Delete down to 0. Nice and strong. Give me a strong arm. So if I say, think about you being a father. Think about divorce. Good. Think about being there for your child, not being there for your child. Okay, and then relax. How does that feel now?
Yeah, a lot lighter.
A lot lighter?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So now when you think about being a father, what comes up now?
I think what comes up now is I think just being as present and there for my child as possible. I think when you said divorce, I think that brought up a lot because I think it's almost one of my biggest fears. And then, yeah, it's almost like I almost then make that come true. Yeah, like I have like a push away button or something like that.
So you have a fear that you're going to sabotage what you want.
Yeah, sabotage being like a good family unit because yeah, my parents were divorced and then my parents struggled. Yeah. Yeah.
So what we need to clear from you is your parents and your grandparents' relationship traumas, relationship karmas, their negative limiting beliefs, their stories, lies, right? Projections, yeah. We're going to cut, cancel, pull, remove all of that from your systems, chakras, organs, meridians, subtle bodies, mind, body, spirit, soul, conscious, unconscious. And we also need to clear you of all of their their negative beliefs about relationships and romance and love, right? That you've been absorbing since the moment of conception. So 10, 100,000, 10, 100 millions, 1 divided by 7 million% down to 0. The other thing that's coming up right now is what I'm being shown, lifetimes of you going to war and then coming back and your child, children, family, wife being killed, slaughtered, okay? Yeah. So how many times has that happened? Nice and strong arm. How many times? 10, 100,000, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Yeah, nice and strong. Just relax for a second. So we're going to clear that down to 0, minus infinity to the power of minus infinity and beyond. And I'm going to ask you superconscious to find those lifetimes and treat them all in perfect order with respect and do a massive change history on your systems, chakras, organs, meridians, subtle bodies, mind, body, spirit, soul, conscious, subconscious, unconscious. Okay, how does that feel now?
Yeah, it feels lighter for sure. Yeah, it just feels like yeah, I guess not so, little shoulders are less tight. Yeah.
Less tight.
Yeah.
So now when you think about being a father, what comes up now?
I think it's finances, yeah.
Finances?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can work on finances, right?